Did you know that only 8% of people achieve their New Year's resolutions? That's a shocking statistic, right? But here's the real question. What are the 8% doing that the rest aren't? And more importantly, how can you be part of that 8% in 2025? Stick with me, and I'll show you the exact steps to make this year the one where you finally achieve everything you've set out to do. The new year always brings a sense of renewal, a chance to start fresh, and the desire to finally accomplish the things we've always dreamed about, whether it's landing that promotion, getting in the best shape of your life, or starting a new passion project. But if you're like most people, you've probably set goals before and found yourself giving up before spring even arrived. The problem isn't that your goals are too big or too ambitious. It's that most of us aren't setting ourselves up for success the right way. We get stuck in old habits, self-doubt creeps in, and eventually we lose motivation. But it doesn't have to be that way. What if I told you that with the right mindset, the right plan, and some simple but powerful strategies, 2025 could be the year you achieve everything you've ever wanted? In this video, I'm going to show you how to avoid the traps that stop most people from succeeding and how to use proven techniques to stay focused, stay motivated, and most importantly, stay on track. Let's talk about the most common reasons people fail to achieve their goals. If you've ever struggled to stick to a resolution or reach a milestone, you'll probably recognize some of these challenges. Procrastination. We all do it. You make a plan to start something tomorrow, and then tomorrow turns into the next day and the next, until eventually you realize you haven't made any progress at all. Procrastination often happens because we're overwhelmed by the size of the goal or because we're afraid to fail, so we delay starting. Lack of clarity. This is huge. You might have a goal in mind, like, I want to get in shape, or I want to be more successful, but those are too vague. Without clear, specific objectives, your motivation can fizzle out because you don't have a clear finish line to aim for. You can't hit a target if you don't know what you're aiming for. Fear of failure. This one can be crippling. Fear of failure is often more paralyzing than failure itself. We don't start because we're afraid of not being good enough, or we worry about what others will think if we don't succeed. But here's the thing. Failure is a necessary part of success. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. Lack of accountability. When no one knows your goals, it's easy to let yourself off the hook. You skip a workout, miss a deadline, or break a habit, and there's no one there to remind you of your commitment. Without accountability, you're relying solely on your willpower, and let's be honest, willpower alone is often not enough. These obstacles don't mean you're doomed to fail. In fact, understanding these challenges is the first step to overcoming them. Now that we know what holds most people back, let's talk about the strategies that can help you push through and achieve your goals in 2025. Visualization. You've probably heard athletes and top performers talk about this, and it's not just motivational fluff. Visualization works because it helps your brain create a mental roadmap for success. By imagining yourself achieving your goal, you're essentially training your brain to recognize opportunities and solutions that will help you get there. Spend just 5 to 10 minutes each day visualizing the end result, whether that's finishing a marathon, seeing your bank account grow, or receiving that promotion. Imagine how you'll feel when you achieve it, the actions you took to get there, and the obstacles you overcame along the way. Create an actionable plan. Goals without a plan are just wishes. To ensure success, break your goal down into smaller, manageable tasks. Let's say your goal is to get fit. Instead of setting a vague goal like exercise more, plan specific actions like I will work out 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week, and break that into even smaller steps, like choosing your workout routines, setting up a schedule, and laying out your gym clothes the night before. By focusing on small, consistent actions, you'll build momentum, and before you know it, you'll be well on your way. Accountability. Find someone who will hold you accountable. This could be a friend, a mentor, or even a group of like-minded people online. Share your goals with them, check in regularly, and most importantly, make sure they'll call you out if you start to slack off. Accountability partners are key to keeping you motivated when your enthusiasm fades. Sometimes, knowing that someone else is rooting for you, or even depending on you, can be the push you need to stay on track. Embrace failure as part of the process. We've all heard it before. Fail fast, fail forward. But what does that really mean? Failure isn't a dead end. It's a detour, a way to course correct and learn what doesn't work. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there by embracing it, learning from it, and using it to grow. In 2025, whenever you hit a roadblock, remember this: every failure is a lesson in disguise. Analyze what went wrong, adjust your approach, and move forward stronger. Tracking progress. This is an underrated yet crucial part of achieving your goals. Keep a journal, use a planner, or download an app that helps you track your daily, weekly, and monthly progress. By regularly reviewing what you've accomplished and where you need to improve, you'll keep your goals front and center. Plus, seeing your progress, no matter how small, can be incredibly motivating. Remember, small progress is still progress. I want to share a story with you that perfectly illustrates these strategies in action. Meet Sarah, a woman who, like many of us, struggled with procrastination and self-doubt. She had a dream of writing a book, a goal she'd had for years, but never got past the first chapter. She told herself she didn't have time, that she wasn't a good enough writer, that people wouldn't care about her story, but deep down she knew she wanted to do it. So, Sarah decided that 2023 was going to be the year she finished her book, no matter what. Here's what she did differently. First, Sarah visualized herself as a published author. She imagined holding her book in her hands, reading reviews from readers, and seeing her book on store shelves. Every day she spent a few minutes picturing this, and it gave her the motivation to keep going. Next, she made a specific plan. Instead of vaguely saying, "I'll write when I have time," she committed to writing 500 words every morning, no matter what. That small daily goal felt achievable, and before long, she was hitting her word count consistently. Sarah also found an accountability partner. She told her best friend about her goal and asked her to check in every week to see how much she had written. Knowing that her friend would ask for updates helped Sarah stay on track, even on days when she didn't feel like writing. Of course, Sarah faced setbacks along the way. There were days when the words just wouldn't flow, and she doubted whether her story was any good. But instead of giving up, she embraced failure as part of the process. She revised, rewrote, and learned from her mistakes. And by the end of the year, Sarah had finished her first draft. Today, Sarah's book is not only finished, it's published, and she credits her success to the power of visualization, planning, accountability, and embracing failure. So, what can we take away from Sarah's story? Achieving big goals isn't about luck or talent. It's about mindset, strategy, and perseverance. The strategies we've discussed, visualization, concrete planning, accountability, embracing failure, and tracking progress, are the exact tools that can help you make 2025 the year you finally achieve everything you've set out to do. To recap, visualize where you want to be at the end of 2025. See it, feel it, and believe in it. Break your goals down into smaller, actionable steps. Make a plan that's so clear it's impossible to ignore. Find someone to hold you accountable, whether it's a friend, a coach, or an online group. Don't go it alone. Embrace failure as part of the journey. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. Track your progress consistently so you can see how far you've come and adjust your path as needed. With these strategies, you're not just setting goals, you're setting yourself up for success. Now, it's time for you to take action. What's the biggest goal you want to achieve in 2025? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your plans and be part of your journey. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I've got more videos on goal setting and personal development that can help you stay on track all year long. Let's make 2025 the year you finally achieve everything you've dreamed of. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on personal development and goal setting. Until next time, stay strong, stay stoic.